Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about comebacks in the month of January. I've decided to start doing monthly comebacks as opposed to doing halfway mark reviews, so I don't end up having to cram like 30 to 40 comebacks in one video, and I can give you guys my thoughts about each comeback I listened to just a few weeks after their release. Disclaimer, I know that not every comeback is included in this list. I'm sorry if you don't hear me talk about a comeback you wanted me to discuss. It's just the way it is. I also will be including pre-releases and Japanese releases in these videos, so it's not just exclusive to Korean title tracks. But yeah, now that that's clear, let's get into this month's comebacks. First up, we have Hwa by G-idol. I saw a lot of mixed reviews about this comeback. A lot of people said it sounded like Han, which I can kind of hear, but I actually liked this comeback despite that. I really liked the chorus especially. This release wasn't anything too special, but it felt very solid despite the fact that it sort of sounds like Han. It was a very elegant and vocal heavy comeback, which I liked. I will say I didn't like Soyeon's rap in this song. It felt out of place, and I didn't feel like this song needed a rap to make it feel complete. I say it all the time, K-pop groups need to stop adding raps into songs just because they can. I also didn't like how abruptly the song ended either. But aside from that, this was a pretty good comeback. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 7. Next up is Crush by MCND. I really liked this comeback. This year, I'm trying to listen to more comebacks, and that also means trying to listen to more boy groups because the only boy group I stan is BTS, as you guys know, and I only listen to a handful of boy group songs outside of them every year. I feel like Crush was a great way to start this off. This comeback was a little bit generic, but the main thing I really liked about it was how over the top and corny it was, but in a really good way. I really like how they say "oh my god" like Valley Girls in the chorus especially. I'm also usually pretty underwhelmed with boy group rappers, but I like the rapping in this song. It didn't feel out of place or unnecessary, and it fits well with the song. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this comeback a 7. Next up, we have Lemon Candy by Pink Fantasy. This song was so bad. Everything about this was bad. I don't think in all the time that I've been a K-pop stan, I have ever hated a song this much before. I know I'm being brutal, but there really is no other way to describe this song. What made it even worse was the fact that the music video for this song, if you can even call it that, is so cheap looking. It literally looks like it was filmed by a bunch of high schoolers doing a group project. And a lot of people were justifying the low quality of this MV by saying that it's a pre-release to the comeback, so that's why it doesn't look good, but that's honestly bullshit. I remember Blink saying the same thing about How You Like That when it was released. A song being a pre-release does not justify the fact that it sounds bad or that it's cheap. If you can't put an equal amount of effort into your pre-releases as your title tracks, then just don't have a pre-release. But anyways, aside from the music video, the song was just unbearable to listen to. The childlike vocals were just annoying, the rap was bad, the song just felt like it was oozing aegyo, which I really did not like. It was trying so hard to be cute, but it just ended up being annoying. On a scale of 10, I'd give this comeback a 1. Next up is My Treasure by Treasure. I've been seeing a lot of criticism for Treasure ever since their debut, and a lot of people do not like their music from what I can tell. I didn't listen to their debut, and My Treasure was the first song I listened to from them, so I don't really have an opinion on their music as a whole. But I liked this comeback. I thought it was cute and cheerful, and it reminded me of a song you'd hear in a musical. It was such a catchy and feel-good song, and it was refreshing to see a boy group take a step back from the angry breakdancing over construction music. Even if I didn't like the song itself, I'd still probably give it a good ranking just for the concept itself. This was such an uncomplicated feel-good song, and it was honestly so refreshing to listen to. It kind of reminds me of how I felt like listening to Dynamite. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8. Next up is Time for Me by Very Good. I felt kind of conflicted over this comeback. I didn't really like the song that much. It kind of reminded me of something I'd hear in a Febreze commercial. The combination of the concept and the sound was interesting to me because I fully expected this comeback to be girl crush based on the visuals. Overall, this comeback didn't really stand out to me. It wasn't bad, but I don't see myself listening to this song. Out of 10, I'd give this comeback a 5. Next up is Love So Sweet by Cherry Bullet. I really feel for Cherry Bullet right now because I feel like they're doing a lot but not enough at the same time. Firstly, I don't think concept jumping is working for them. I think that they should just find a concept and stick to it. Secondly, this song could could have been good if the chorus wasn't so weird. I really liked the first part of the chorus, but afterwards it does a complete 180 and it just takes me out of the song. I really like the music video though. I like how it kept changing from room to room throughout the song, but I feel like Cherry Bullet are doing too much experimenting with their sound and it's really not doing them any favors at this point. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 6. Next up is X by Chungha. I first want to say that this woman has released so many pre-release tracks for her album and has been teasing it out for so long that I wholeheartedly expect to hear the voice of God when I listen to her album. I'm telling you, if this isn't the best album I've ever listened to in my entire life, I will riot. But anyways, on to the song. I actually really like this song. It sounded like something Lana Del Rey would release. I thought the song suited her voice well and it honestly could pass for a song in a K-drama. I have to admit, I didn't go into this song with high expectations because I was high-key annoyed with Chungha for making us wait so long for an album, but I ended up really liking it. Out of a 10, I'd give this song an 8. Next up is Celebrity by IU. I thought this song was so cute. I really liked that IU was stepping outside of the box with this song, and I really missed hearing her full potential as a vocalist. When she released Blooming, I was kind of underwhelmed and kind of disappointed because she was singing in a way that made her voice sound airy and weak, even though that's not what her natural voice sounds like. I really liked Celebrity and I love the cute little choreography in the chorus of the song. She's set to release a full album soon and I'm really excited to hear it based on this pre-release. Out of a 10, I'd give this song an 8. Next up we have Force by TXT. I originally didn't plan on including this song in this video and I didn't even plan on listening to it, but a lot of people were asking me about my thoughts on this song. I don't really have a lot to say about it either. I'm only mentioning it because of peer pressure, I guess. I didn't like this song. I haven't listened to much J-pop, but from what I can tell, this song fits the genre very well. I just didn't really find myself getting into this song, and I felt like I was just waiting for it to be over the entire time I was listening to it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this song a 3. Next up, we have I'm Not Cool by Hyuna. Oh God, where do I start with this comeback? You guys have been talking my ear off about this release. Every single time I've gone live for the past week or so, people have been asking me about it. And I didn't talk too much about it because I was saving my thoughts for this video. I did not like this comeback. It was a hot mess, and that's putting it gently. I really felt like this could have been good too. The vibe of the song is very carefree, but it felt too much like an I'm Not Like Other Girls song. I hated the baby voice Hyuna was using throughout the song. It turned me off completely. It just felt like this song was trying so hard to be different, and in a way it achieved that, but at the cost of an actually good song. Out of a 10, I'd give it a 4. And last we have Odd Eye by Dreamcatcher. I don't feel passionately enough about this comeback to be disappointed. This was just boring. It looked and sounded like everything else Dreamcatcher has released. Also, Dreamcatcher does not need a rap line. They're good singers and I don't need to hear any more verses from whoever's the main rapper in the group. I've already said I don't really like Dreamcatcher's music, but a lot of people seem to love them, but I just don't click with their sounds. And at this point, I only listen to their comebacks because you guys want me to. Like I said, I wasn't disappointed with this comeback because I already knew how I felt about their music going into the song, but it just wasn't good. Out of 10, I'd give it a 5. Anyways, that is all for this month's comebacks. There were some misses for me this month, but it wasn't too bad for the beginning of 2021, and I'm excited to see how the year shapes up. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye!